and Jackie was about 2 years old and extremely talented already and gifted and well-spoken. Of course, I'm her mom. But she tagged along all the time. And honestly, I knew early on that Jackie was going to reach for the stars. Everything she touched was golden. And she used to choreograph at the age of 3 with me to show the 17-year-olds how to do it. Many times I would forget, or the girls would forget, and Jackie didn't. So I saw that spark in her at a young age.
Why is that spark so important going into Miss America?
You know what? I have to tell you this. Being around, I'm a big advocate for positive role models for females, for teens, and the outward, you know, everybody can put on lipstick and everybody can put on their makeup and do their hair. It's that spark, it's the internal spark that needs to show through. And that's what you're seeing with her. It is genuine and it's authentic. She truly loves people. She truly loves children. And that shines, and that's the beauty that you see. Yes, granted, she's beautiful, and I just think she's the most gorgeous. But that extra spark is what sets Jackie apart.
You say anybody can put lipstick on, anybody can look nice. I mean, why is it important to have more than that, though? I mean, you know, have that spark like you're talking about. Why is that so important? Especially being out in the community and doing all that service.
Absolutely. I think it's very important that young ladies especially know that it is an inner beauty. It's a confidence. It's celebrating who you've been created to be. It's not about putting pink lip gloss on at all. And that is extremely important and in today's society as well. And many times I think they see this image and don't think that they can attain that. However, what they're seeing is an image. The attaining is the genuine person that these young women are striving to be. And we need to get that message out there that that is the true beauty that is inward within you that remains your confidence.
Cool. And so why do you think, especially in these tough times and things like that, that people need a role model, that people need someone to look up to, someone like Jackie?
People do. People do. And, you know, it's really interesting as a parent, as a mom, that you do become your children's role models and heroes, per se. And it was just really interesting because I, in my life, had always been the mom that I was at her side and we did all these things together and made sure she was at her dance routines and at school and did her homework. But a few years ago, I took ill, and those roles actually changed. And for the first time in my life, I needed a hero, and I needed a role model, and I needed to hold somebody's hand. And my daughter stepped right in, and she became that. And I saw a side of Jackie that had always been there, but because Mom was always doing that role, she took over that role and responsibility and was just there for anything.
Talk to me more about that. She mentioned in her interview that you got kind of sick too, and it was kind of a bad time. How was the past year completely did a 180 for you?
Wow, it has been so different because when we look back a year from now, I was having some health issues. I was needing to have some surgeries. Many did not go as well as they needed to, so there was a lot of being homebound, and so Jackie was still finishing up her degree at Bowling Green State University in Ohio, and she would drive home every weekend. Now, we're big in the Jerleckies about not making excuses, and very easily she could have at any point said to her professors, I can't be here, or the reason I didn't do well in this exam, or I can't star in this musical is because she had a very valid reason this time. My mom was ill. And at the same time, my husband was getting his master's degree in education to switch his career. She came alongside of us and just took the ropes and said, you know what? I need to be here. And she managed to go to school, finish. She graduated double major early. She started her musical her senior year, and she also had a gig working at a TV studio at Bowling Green, and so she multitasked that. But the greatest gift that my daughter has given me is just herself.
Cool. And so, why is that determination so important in less than a week when she goes to Vegas and does this?
It's really important in the interview portion that shows through. The interview portion is where the judges are going to get to see her, and it's her time to just talk with them and to share with them who she is. Because in the other competitions, it's about the dress and how they wear it and their talent. But the interview portion is being very authentic of who they are. And that will come through. Anybody who is around Jackie feels that presence without her even speaking. One of our big things that we used to say, and I used to say to my children, you need to always share Christ and sometimes use words. Jackie shares love without saying a word. So her presence will be very great there.
Awesome. And you'll be sitting in the crowd, right? You'll be cheering her on. What's going to be going through your mind?
I will be sitting in the crowd. I have to be very honest with you. What's been going through my mind is I'm still looking for the dress for that night. She's got her gown, so I'm still looking for mine, but I will be beaming. I don't think there is any place I would rather be. It is also a dream come true for this little girl who used to watch Miss America when she was little and said to her mom, Mom, maybe one day I could be Miss America. To have a daughter, 10 times better.
Awesome. Perfect. That was great.